welcome to the only Mzansi Youth News Magazine show, Bona Retsang. Yes, this is a platform where you guys get informed, educated and entertained with all the recent happenings in and around Mzansi. Igama lami mina ngu-PK, but I never fly solo. Nendoda yamadoda uzekathe. Happy New Year!
Happy PK, what it do? You know, guys, it is great to be back on your TV screens, so make sure that you fasten your seatbelt because Bona Retsang is coming back to you bigger and better than ever. Remember, guys, this is still your show, so we really want to hear from you. So make sure that you are part of the BR fam. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter at Bona Retsang, or you could like our active Facebook page, Bona Retsang.
Njengoba sesithembisile, it's going to be an amazing season of Bona Retsang, so let's get the show on the road and find out what we have in store for you namhlanje.
First up on Scamto, we explore the lack of university resources for the class of 2013.
We meet up with one of Gauteng's top matric achievers on Iskoko.
And then, of course, funny man Boogeyman Boba gives us his take on what is happening around the world.
Now, that looks like it's going to be a jam-packed episode of Bona Retsang, but as promised, up next is Iskamto. This is where we take a look at issues that the youth of Mzansi are facing on a daily basis. Now, Zach, I'm sure you've seen how the matriculants were really happy when they got the results this year.
Yes, PK, they were, but I'm not sure if you read any of the papers recently, because some of those matric students who got their pass are actually struggling to find space in universities. So, on today's Scamto, we delve deeper into this issue.
The 2013 matric results have left many excited, yet uncertain about where their future lies. Only 26.6% of these matriculants qualify to enter one of the 21 South African universities. Many of these educational institutions cannot accommodate these matriculants to pursue their intended career paths. Meet Tato, who has just received a bachelor's pass for her matric.
I'm 20 years old. I was doing matric last year at Trinity Secondary School and I passed with the bachelor's degree. I applied at UJ for General Development and Human Resource, but azange bakwazi unthatha. They sent me an SMS, but I don't meet the requirements. It's really hard ukuthi uphase kahle kanje, and then they tell you ukuthi there's no space like varsity, because I really wanted to further my studies. I want to go to UJ now and ask them ukuthi why bangakwazi ukuthatha abantwana abaphase kahle varsity, because it's very difficult nje ukuthi sihlale ekhaya.
Last year, 75,000 applicants applied to the University of Johannesburg. We can only accommodate 10,500. Any applicant must meet the requirement for endorsement. Every faculty and even per program we have certain requirements. It is necessary to apply very early. But if there are now those that have applied and were not accepted, there are other options. There's, for example, FET colleges. A university like UNISA, which is a distance education university, perhaps take on a part-time job.
Based on the information that I found, I've decided that I would go and apply at colleges, and I advise all the matriculates that didn't get space in varsities to also go apply at colleges.
With many matriculants unable to study at universities regardless of their bachelor's pass, many are left uncertain about their future. There are many FET colleges in South Africa. If you are interested in studying at an FET college, you are urged to be aware of scams. Before you register at any college, you can dial this toll-free number for assistance. You can also use social networks such as Facebook wisely by joining the Matriculants of 2013 group, where you can discuss possible solutions with other matriculants who can relate to your situation.
We have always been told that education is the key to everything. And if you are faced with this problem of not being able to get into a university, you do have other options available to you. Just make sure that those options are legit.
Nazi Bona Retsang is here to make sure that you guys know what is happening Konala Mzansi and abroad. But there comes a time where you really don't understand what's going on in the news. Kodwa ko manje asame sobheka ukuthi e-newsroom isiphetheleni. MC, our BR journalist, has a recap on all the news that has been making headline this past week. Take it away, MC.
Dumela motho motle ke a amohela. This is news recap, not the very first news recap of 2014. Nna ka lebitso ke Mthoba Chapi. Now, some would say that the world is beginning to let go of its perception that being gay is not right. However, some countries do not agree. Nigeria has been listed as the country that does not tolerate homosexuality more than any other country in the world. Gays and lesbians can go to jail for up to 14 years. 38 out of 54 countries in Africa do not accept homosexuality. South Africa takes a totally different stance on the matter. Tell us on our Facebook and Twitter pages about what you would say to try and convince people who are against homosexuality not to be against it. The civil war in the Central African Republic has shown some of the most inhumane behaviors shown by human beings. A recording of a man eating another man was recently shown on the news. The man defended himself by saying he did this because Muslims killed his pregnant wife and family members. On a lighter note, most people already know that Cristiano Ronaldo has been honored with FIFA's Best Footballer of the Year award, the Ballon d'Or award. However, do we know how he broke his rival Lionel Messi's 3-year-in-a-row winning streak? Many people would say Frank Ribery should have won because he played a major role in Bayern Munich's winning of 5 major trophies in Europe last year. Now let us tell you why Cristiano Ronaldo won. Firstly, he played more games than any other player last season. He scored more goals than any other player in Europe last season. Thirdly, he played a more important role defensively for his side, and he had more shots on target. His dribbling strength also played a huge role in him winning the award. He also single-handedly sent Portugal to the World Cup in Brazil last year. Now these are the main reasons that made Cristiano Ronaldo the man for 2013. Now these are your news recaps for the week. See you again next time.
When Cristiano Ronaldo is crying, that is just another story. Thank you so much, MC, for that recap. Zach, what are we taking a look at next?
Well, PK, we still have an amazing show lined up, but up next is Vatse, and this is where we check out cell phone clips sent in by you, our school journalists from all over the country. And today we take a look at the clip on the benefits of learning using technology.
I'm from Alexandra High School, and my friend and I are gonna find out whether learning and teaching is beneficial through the use of technology. So come with me.
My feelings about technology, well, I'm not enjoying this because I'd rather speak directly to people than into a machine. But I realize that I need to expand my knowledge of how technology can awaken interest and keep a learner's attention going, and also the need for creativity and variety in the classroom.
As an IT educator, I like to enforce my learners to take IT as a main subject, because information technology has been permanently expanding and expanded and becoming very important in our lives. It is used in almost every profession.
Learning with technology is much faster, and you will get more accurate information from technology by using the internet, by using certain websites that give us certain information about a certain subject. That way, we become better.
Sibonga kakhulu to our Vatse journalists for sending in that clip. Khumbulani lapha emakhaya that you can also be one of our Bona Retsang journalists. All you need to do is record on your cell phone all that is happening in and around your community and send it to our Facebook page. Kodwa go manje some sort of take care for Masiboya. We have more action lined up just for you.
Remember that time you had a maths teacher that spoke way too fast and you couldn't make sense of what he was saying? And then he got hit in the face with a soccer ball during break and the swelling made him sound like a crazy person? But then you got hit in the face with a soccer ball and had a concussion for a week? And when you got back to class you had no idea what was going on and felt like your head was going to explode? No problem. Moby School offers free daily video lessons on Mixit for grades 10 to 12 in maths, maths literacy, physical sciences, life sciences and accounting. Moby School. We got your back.
Now this is a story that's all about how I almost didn't make it out of my town. See, I hopped into a taxi, but my shirt got stuck. Then the driver almost crashed into a dump truck. And I was like, oh go, sing is all for serious. My mama said she wanna see me crown the genius. Heard about the show that makes study fun and great. So I told my boys that we can all be G with Study Mate. Now I'm smarter than the Wiz, and you know what you see me. Watch Study Mate Genius on Community TV, yeah.
You're back on Bona Retsang, and just like you know, earlier on in the show we spoke about the class of 2013, but now it's time for us to go find out who was in the class of 2013 that is one of our skokos today. Asam Sompek. The class of 2013 definitely agrees with Dada's words. It all seemed impossible, but they finally did it. With the increase of this year's pass rate, there are always learners who are willing to work extra hard to make sure they get the marks that they deserve. Being the only child in the Singh family, 18-year-old Carmen is known by her friends as a go-getter, loves being with her friends and family, and ensures that she's a helping hand for those in need. This young lady is surely ready to enter the big world.
Welcome back to it, guys, and as you can see, I have a special guest with me here in studio. This is Carmen. Hello, Carmen, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm very well, thank you. Carmen is in studio because she achieved exceptional marks during her matric exams. So, Carmen, tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you, what school did you attend, and how were your marks?
Yes, so obviously my name is Carmen Singh. I attended Marist Brothers Lynmeyer, otherwise known as Marion College. I got 5 distinctions and I come from a family of 4.
Jeez, so 5 distinctions. In my books, that's really impressive, no matter what subjects you are doing. But if you'd like to just tell us what subjects were you doing, what were those 5 distinctions for?
I got distinctions for drama, business, science, maths, and allo. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, I don't know about you guys, but in my books, that is impressive. Any one distinction is very impressive. So, what was your best mark? What was your highest mark?
I got 3 of the highest marks in a row, so it was all of them were 86.
Jeez, 86%. Yeah. I don't think I got 86% for one of my subjects. Okay, so what was your routine? How did you go about achieving these marks? I mean, did you have a study routine? Did you do anything out of the ordinary from your normal studies?
Yes, I made sure that every afternoon I attended the library. If I needed any extra help, I would go to academic support, and I'd also ask my friends.
Okay, so good strategies right there. And just another question, inquiring about what are your plans for the future? What do you hope to maybe achieve, or hope to do now that you finish school?
Well, one day I do hope to get into engineering, specifically chemical engineering, and I'll be attending BITS for now.
Wow, okay, well, I'm sure that you'll have no problem getting in with those marks that you have had. So would you like to just have a final message maybe to the class of 2013? Just give us a breakdown of how they can maybe achieve what you have done already.
Yes, basically you guys must just stay focused, and it comes down to one motto, you reap what you sow, so yeah, work hard.
Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for that, Carmen. I really did enjoy that right there. Now, many of us copy what celebs do, but maybe it is time that you might just have second thoughts on that. Up next is Mgosi, and we take a look at which SA celebs have gone under the knife.
It's the time for you to get your weekly dose of entertainment news on Mgosi. Kim Kardashian, Nicki Minaj, Pamela Anderson, Joan Rivers are the many celebrities who have gone through plastic surgery, while it seems like Mzansi's public figures are also getting themselves expensive touch-ups here and there. So let's take a look and see which South African stars have recently gone under the knife. I don't think you're ready for this jelly, cause my booty's so bootylicious for you, babe. Well, it seems that Bonanga Queen Bey took the Destiny's Child song rather literally, cause her booty seems to have grown overnight. Or maybe the star was so amazed by twerking that she needed to add some booty enhancement so that she'd be able to twerk. Ay, Bonang, maybe you should have used your surgery money to travel all the way to the States to ask Miley Cyrus how she twerks with a non-existent booty. They say that blondes have more fun, while here in Mzansi, yellow bones have all the fun. TV presenter Minnie Dlamini seems to agree with this because for some weird reason, she has gone from light to shine bright like a diamond. I mean, is that bleach dripping from your face? Bonang and Minnie may hide the enhancement that they have done, but one of Mzansi's star isn't ashamed of showing her enhancement, and that is Ukanyim Bao. Please do not be shocked when you're walking on the street and bump into Nicki Minaj, because Kanye's plastic surgery seems to have turned her to the Barbie herself, Uniki. Aye. Ladies, maybe it's time you sent a positive message to your fans. Be happy with who you are and use your mullah wisely. Well, that's it for this week's Umgo. See?
You know, these public figures are always trying to swag themselves up with surgery or something or another, you know? PK, is that something that you would ever consider?
Okay, my friend, I'm fine with my imperfections. They make me who I am. Yes, but right now, let's take a quick breather. When we return, we'll hook you up with Funny Man or Boogerman Boba. See you after this.
Remember that time you had a maths teacher that spoke way too fast and you couldn't make sense of what he was saying? And then he got hit in the face with a soccer ball during break and the swelling made him sound like a crazy person? But then you got hit in the face with a soccer ball and had a concussion for a week? And when you got back to class, you had no idea what was going on and felt like your head was going to explode? No problem. Moby School offers free daily video lessons on Mixit for grades 10 to 12 in maths, maths literacy, physical sciences, life sciences, and accounting. Moby School. We got your back.
Now this is a story that's all about how I almost didn't make it out of my town. See, I hopped into a taxi, but my shirt got stuck. Then the driver almost crashed into a dump truck, and I was like, oh go, sing is all for serious. My mama said she wanna see me crown the genius. Heard about the show that makes study fun and great, so I told my boys that we can all be G with Study Mate. Now I'm smarter than the Wiz, and you know what you see me. Watch Study Mate Genius on Community TV, yeah.
You're back on Bona Retsang. If you've just joined us, where have you been? But have no stress because we have more lined up for you.
That is right, guys. Remember, Bona Retsang is the platform for you to voice your opinions. So up next, we head over to Iringa Nati for our daily youth discussion. And today's topic is on repeating a year in high school.
In life, we all know that we can't always be at the top. There are times whereby we're gonna drop, like failing a grade.
One fails, it doesn't automatically mean that you are stupid or anything.
I think when you fail, you have to try harder and you don't have to think about it that you failed.
When you're riding a bike, what you do, the first time you ride a bike, you keep on falling. What you do, you get up and try again. Keep on trying. The more you try, it's the better you get.
What do you do when you keep on repeating the same grade over and over again?
If you repeat a grade, some of your friends will laugh at you and you don't feel self-confidence, you see. Yeah, you feel ashamed, then you don't want to come back to the same school.
When you fall, like when you fail, stand up and look at the brighter side.
Well, there is embarrassment that you feel when you see people that were younger than you in the same grade as you. But when you walk forward and thinking of giving up, just turn back and look at how far you've gone.
If you fail, you don't have to quit. You have to just ask for help. People will help.
You had a little bit of tripping, but you can always stand up and continue with your walk.
Keep on trying. Do your best. You'll end up being someone in life.
Thank you so much to the discussion group over there. Kumbulan, guys, that failing a year in high school doesn't mean it's the end of the world. And like the songstress Aliyah said, first you don't succeed. Oh, dust yourself
off and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Try again. You should have tried again there, PK. Anyways, most of the time, guys, when we are depressed, we tend to find ourselves believing that certain substances like alcohol or drugs will give us the answers that we are looking for. Guys, this is not the case. And on that note, it is time for us to find out what our Love Life community journalists have been up to. This is Izetu.
Utubuwazi ukuthi 1 out of 2 teenagers la eMzansi ekaSlam now is an alcohol users. Teenagers bathi bona they get to use alcohol ngoba babhorekile bafuna ukuba seplagini. istate sasitshela ukuthi 15% abo out ne-8% abo cherry baqala ukuphuza bana-13. Today we are here in Orange Farm sifuna ukubona ukuthi is underage drinking a problem na. Sihlanganise amalunga womphakathi to discuss this problem, to see ukuthi bona bathini ngokuphuza kwabantwana akungekho emthethweni.
Bana ba rona ba iketsetsa umotwana go ka o ke bone ha ona le minatinyana meetlo ke tla ke eng mikitinyana bana ba sebedisa potari ha ba qeta o tawo isimo le be lo heletsa mo distrateng.
Underage drinking is not right. Hence, we don't say less than 18 years. I'm very, very strict.
Ngithumela umntwana ona 14 years ukuthi angithengela utshwala. Sifuna ukubona ukuthi amashabhini ala Orange Farm, do they sell to underage kids now?
Njengoba ngisho ngithi thina ma-tavernas no-shabinas nama-age restrictions but then bayaya nabantwana lapha kuboduma uthole maybe ngishoda ngasamething manyala uthole kuyi-queue uyathenga nomntwana bayamthengisela abazi ukuthi ubisambi.
Sasibonile-ke guys ukuthi ukuphuza kwabantwana aba-underage inkinga kakhulu la e-Orange Farm. Kufuneka ukuthi mina nawe sisebenzisaneni ukuyilwa le nkinga.
Thank you so much to our Love Life groundbreaker journalist. Guys, teenage drinking is becoming an ever-increasing problem within Mzansi, and rather than helping your problems, it only adds to more problems. That's all it does. So guys, say no to underage drinking.
Say no to underage drinking. As you guys know at home, we love hearing from you and hearing your views. So as you know, we'll be posting up a viewer question on our Facebook page weekly. And today's question goes like this. How can SA influence other countries to accept homosexuality? Please log on to our Facebook page or even tweet us your views at Bona Retsang. We really love hearing from you guys. Yeah, it's a new year, boss.
Yes, it is.
What's
indeed.
your plans for the new year?
Well, PK, on my side, I must say I'm just planning on keeping my head down, keeping my nose clean, and just work.
Okay, Uzek is keeping his head down.
You know. And on your side, PK, anything new this year?
It's a new year. It's 2014.
Yeah, boy.
2014.
Yes.
And it's all for me. And not only for me, but also for you guys at home, our Bona Retsang viewers. Bona Retsang is going to be amazing this year. So I hope you guys are going to be on point. Kumbulan Gutiane, siyathanda ukuzwanina. So log on to our Facebook page. Tweet us all that is happening in and around your community. And not only that, but see what the Bona Retsang crew is getting up to and be the part of the PR family.
That's right, guys. We don't lie when we say we actually love hearing from you. But unfortunately, we have come to the end of today's show. We would like to thank our in-studio guest, Carmen, for spending time with us, and for you at home for tuning in.
We can never leave the show without hollering to the funny man. You know, Moss. He makes the show. He makes the show. So, as you know, we will hook you up weekly with a funny man, Boogeyman Bubble, who gives us his funny taste on all that is happening in and around Mzansi and abroad. So, Lapapa Fe to Makaya, Njengoba Siantandala, Bona Retsang studio. From me, Asanzak, from me and Zach. Yes, it's time for us to go see what the funny man, Boogeyman Boba, has in store for us. Boogo, holla, black.
Hello, my name is Boogeyman Baba, and I am back on Bona Retsang to give you a wrap-up of the week's news. First and foremost, though, we must congratulate the matrics of 2013 for achieving the best results since 1994. And on that note, the EFF has wished the best of luck to the class of 2014 with this message for the great ones. You must persevere the cycle of education so you can break this poverty. I mean, come on, guys. Cycle of education, break poverty. Come on, these are great ones. They still have Ben 10 duvet sets. I mean, how are you going to give them such a message? Just make it simple. Tell them what you really want to say, which is, don't be like us. Educate yourselves. All right, now staying on political news, the DA has given Gauteng Premier 4 out of 10 on their annual report card. Now, this sounds very bad, but if you think about it, it's not really, because South Africa's pass mark is only 30%. So we're going to say, keep up the good work, Gauteng. Upasile. All right. right, next up, a man in Gauteng is devastated after his girlfriend left him for sending the wrong message to her sister. This guy was basically trying to propose to his girlfriend, but mistakenly sent the message to her sister on WhatsApp. Now he was last seen sad and alone. Yes, that's a WhatsApp joke. Last seen. All right, now finally, Bonang, aka Miss B, is causing a beautiful distraction with her new lingerie collection called Beautiful Distraction. This is amazing for Bonang, but it's obvious that Uyuphonic Uyayishaya into yake. I mean, he beat Bonang into an entrepreneur. Now you're gonna find ladies saying, Euphonic Shaya, Naming Shaya. Anyways, that's it for me. Boogerman Barber, see you next week, same time, same place. Hello Black.